Hello peeps, it's the Hillbilly Halfwit. How are you today? We're not going to do a political one today. We had enough of that the last few days, haven't we? I certainly have. Now, what we got here, if you notice, is the Series 3 Landrover. I've been doing a little bit the last few nights, and if you can see, I haven't welded it all back up yet, but it's where it needs to be. It's took me a long time to get this square, I've got to say, because bear with me, it's a job for me to show you like this. See this suspension mount there and the one there off the old one, they've got to be the right dimensions to get everything square. Now, not only that, you've got to get that dimension there. I think it was 1150 millimeters. This back piece that goes on here, look, there, that's also got to be stepped up at the back here by there 10 mil. So it's got to go down. If you can see from here, it's a very technical video, I'm afraid, but where that timber is, it's all straight, but the back end has got to swoop down a little bit there, look. But it's got to be in a certain place so that the back half of the Landrover goes on there and bolts on correctly. So it's been a big arse of a job to get all this right. So if you look in the middle there, I've made sections to go in the middle, and I've drilled holes so I can plug weld them. But these sections in the middle, I made them once, and I wasn't happy with the MIG welding because I'm an arc welder, and I grounded it all out and did it all in arc welding because I think that's stronger. In my head, it just wasn't. It was perfectly good welding, but I think arc welding is stronger, so I did them again. That shows how anal I am about things. So these pieces here were all ground out, and I did them twice, just because I wanted to use arc. So them are really strong. So as you can see over there now, I've drilled holes in various places to plug weld these things. See here as well. So that means welding through that hole into the piece behind to stop this thing moving. And then we'll also weld here and across there, all around these things. Same there. I know it looks a bit rough there at the moment, but that's been plug welded. So it's not in exactly the right place at the moment. That's been plug welded there. And we've got some other plates that go all the way from over there, where I'm pointing with my finger. One big plate that goes all the way from over there, right back to here again, over the lot again. And then that is going over the top. So this is going to be super strong. It's going to have 6 millimeters of steel. So that boxing is 3 millimeters. That's there now that I made. Sorry, I can't, it's a job to make a video with a phone sometimes because it moves around all the time, but I hope you understand. So the one side and the top is going to be 6 millimeters, and the box itself is 3 millimeters. This piece I bought here on the back, just this back section, that's made out of 3 millimeter as well. So this is going to be very strong. And also we need to cut some holes in here eventually so we can fit the suspension shock absorbers on each side, because I obviously had to make them. But it's been, I've got to say, this has been a bit of a job to set this all up, I'm not going to lie. I was all about 3 or 4 hours last night trying to get everything square and set up, and it's not far off now. You know when you're going to weld something and you know it's going to be got to be right, and you want to go measure 100 times before you weld something, that's the situation I'm in. So when we weld this, it's going to be rock solid, isn't it? So we don't want to do it twice. So if you can see that there now. So hopefully, cross fingers, before long this should be at least welded in one piece, the chassis. And I bought some pieces to go in the front there, in the footwells there. They need welded in after. But I really need to get this thing on its wheels and off here so I can push it around, because my mule has broken down. That Kawasaki mule, a crappy thing. The transmission has gone in that again, and another bearing. It's the most unreliable thing, that Kawasaki mule, I've ever had. So that's a video for today. I will do a funny one later on though, and we'll talk about these strikes and things tomorrow, and but not today. I don't feel like it. Thanks for commenting, rating, subscribing. Really appreciate it. Apologise for the swearing yesterday. Just a couple of comments got to me and I sort of went a bit on the Gaza rant sort of thing. That's me, I'm afraid. That's happened sometimes. So YouTube didn't like it. They demonetized that one. I'm on the naughty step. Never mind. So, like I said, thank you very much for your comments. I tried to reply to most of them. It's a job to keep up with them when the videos go quite well, and I do try. Okay, ta-da.